learners, this is Nikita, your IT trainer. Today we are going to learn an interesting topic related to Libreoffice calc, that is electronic spreadsheet in a Libreoffice. We are going to learn multiple operations that are most useful for your daily life, also for your employability. Now, moving on to the chapter, our first chapter in an electronic spreadsheet is Analyze Data using Scenarios and Goal 6. Based upon a scenarios, we are going to learn some techniques using a LibreOffice calc. So to do this, we need some data. So it is already ready. Let us move on to the topic now one by one without a textbook. So moving on to the topic, first of all, let us learn what is data analysis. So analyzing a data. Here, to make it very simple for you, for this class, I'm going to teach only a sorting or inner data analysis. So what is a sorting? Sorting is nothing but arranging sequence of information in a to Z or 1 to 10 order. It can be in a number sequence, ascending order or a descending order, or it can be a alphabetical order, even ascending or descending now. To do that, we have a simple option called A to Z or a sorting. So if you are unable to get the icon, just this is the icon you need to use now. To make it very clear, now we are going with a data set. See, I have a customer name which is starting with any jumbled letter in alphabetical order. That is, it is starting with A, G, H, K, G, N and many. So now I want to arrange it according to ABCD to Z order. So I hope you got my point. Now I'm going to select the data which I want to sort ascendingly. So now I have selected the information, that is customer name, which is already a jumbled name list. Now I'm going to click ascending order icon. By clicking that, I'm getting three options. One is extend selection, second one is current selection, and last one is cancel. If you choose extend selection, based upon the name which is chosen here, the information which has been provided in an entire set will remain the same, but only the orders are interchanged. If you didn't get my point, by selecting extend selection option, the data set which is already in an arrange form, for example Jan, Akash, 12,000 and the location is Belagavi, this will not get interchanged. It will extend its position, but it will get sorted according to the alphabetical order. But current selection, which is the second option available here, if I click on current selection, the name list only will get sorted, but the sales value, month value and customer location will remain unchanged, so that it will be mismatch of information which has already been set in a data set. If we cancel this, nothing much will happen, just the option will get cancelled. Now clicking on sorting option, ascending order, if I click on extend selection option, only the name list will interchange along with their value which is already been set. Just observe one row, Jan, Akash, which is carrying 12,000 sales, and Belagavi location, which should remain same even after changing sorting option. If you observe carefully, the sorting option has been executed, but the value remains unchanged. But what happens when we click on current selection option? The values will remain in their exact position, but the name changes. Just carefully observe Ganavi's sale. It is 15,000. If I now give current selection, her sales will be changed to 24,000. So we will not make use of a current selection option. So we will only go for a extend the selection option always. Now the data set been sorted. If you observe, there are month mixed in between. If you want to sort the month, you can also do it with a sorting option, that is extend selection option. Now if you observe, which is starting from the A in alphabetical order, that is coming at the first position. Now if you want to sort the location, then also you can apply extend selection. Based upon a location in an alphabetical order, everything changes, but the location will be in a sorted order. So I hope you got the sorting option. Now moving on to consolidation option. What is consolidating? Consolidating, as per a definition, it is a function used to combine information from multiple sheets of a spreadsheet into one place to summarize the information. But to make it very simple, we combine two or more sheets to form a total or a consolidated out of a multiple sheets. So including two or more sheets, we get a total by using a consolidate function. So as we already discussed about consolidation, it is joining two or more information to get the consolidated total value. Now I have a sales that has been generated in a month of a Jan. If you observe carefully, it is in a month of a Jan. See, to make it clear, I'm changing the tab color of a sheet. Now observe it carefully. Jan is underlined with a red color. So Jan month, Akash has produced sales up to 12,000 and others have created their own sales. And in a February month, again they have generated some sales. Now I want to create a consolidation. So I'm creating a new sheet. To make you clear how the consolidation works, see, consolidation is an empty sheet I have now. It is a newly generated sheet. Now in a consolidation sheet, I'm clicking on a data tab and I'm choosing consolidate option. Here, this is the function list which we're gonna apply on a sheet. As per now, we are calculating only the total, so we need a sum. But for your understanding, you can experiment with other functions also to get to know how it works. Now, simply I'm choosing a sum to consolidate. Now I'm going to a sheet which is need to be selected for consolidation. First, I will choose a January month of a sales. I will include whole ranges, that is employee name and sales. You can observe the changes in the right hand side in this section. Here if you observe, it has been selected Jan month sheet. Also from A range to B14 range it has been selected. Now I'm hitting on a add button. I'm adding Jan month sales to the consolidation tab. Now I'm going to February month and again I'm applying the same rules. I'm selecting employee name and sales range. Now I'm adding the exact February month and A to B14 range to the consolidation range. I'm hitting on a add tab so that it gets added in a consolidation range. Now clicking on an option button, we need to check row labels and column labels. Why? Because we need to include the names along with the number values. So labels which has been available in a column, that is employee name column, sales column, and also the rows Akash, Ganavi, Harish, whatever name we have here, that also we need to include. And also I'm clicking on link to the source data and I hit on OK button. Now if you observe, the empty consolidation sheet has been filled with the information that is available in both Jan and Feb, and total value is presented here. In a Jan month, Akash has generated 12,000 sales, isn't it? 12,000. So if we add 12,000 along with the February month sales, that is again 12,000. Now I'm adding 12,000. In a calculator, it just becomes 24,000 totaling it, isn't it? The same value we can observe in a consolidation. If you want a random persons to check, Ankita, if I choose Ankita's sales, that is 12,000, or Deepak's sales, that is 45,000 in a Jan month. If you open a calculator, that is 45,000 in a Jan month, and also in a February month he has generated 45,000 again. So it makes 90,000. In a consolidation sheet, Deepak has generated 90,000. For understanding purpose, I have chosen same values in both Jan and Feb month. If you want to change, now Deepak has generated 70,000 in a Feb month and consolidation becomes 1,15,000. So without any manual interchange, automatically it has been executed just because we have executed consolidation over Jan and February month. So if we interchange here, for example, Akash has generated 12,000 and 12,000 in Jan and Feb month. If I make it 45,000 in a Jan month and February month 12,000, how much it has to become? 45,000 and 12,000. It has to become 57,000. If I go to consolidation tab now, Akash sales has been changed into 57,000. So I hope you got the consolidation. So if you want to experiment with the values, you can experiment with the values again by interchanging any values. So Geeta have changed in a Jan month to 8,000 and in a Feb month she has generated 22,000. How much it has to become? Now it has to convert into 30,000, which is changed.